you go through a lot and you're tested over and over and over, those things really make you who you are.
Well, let's seize this moment. Let's seize every opportunity, man. We stick together no matter what.
I know what this team has given up. I'm so proud of these guys and how they stuck with it.
Effort, energy. Come on, it's got to mean more to us.
To be able to withstand everything that we was getting, all the punches that was thrown at us, to come through, get to the mountaintop, and call ourselves champions was the best thing that ever happened.
Let the coronation begin!
The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. Nowitzki gets the ball outside the three-point line. Works it on Boston. Nowitzki, spin inside. Nowitzki, the easy layup and in! And that should do it for the Dallas Mavericks.
To watch another team celebrate on your home court, it was just a horrible feeling.
The Mavericks have come into Miami and laid a beat down on the Heat.
When the Dallas Mavericks beat the Miami Heat in the 2011 NBA Finals, it marked a stunning collapse for a team that began the season with lofty expectations of a championship.
Losing the finals in 2011 was tough. To be on that losing side, it was hurtful, it was painful, it was embarrassing.
I remember just looking around, this is not how it's supposed to be.
It's going to be a long, painful summer before they get a chance to respond.
And no one took more heat after the loss than LeBron James, who was criticized for a string of late-game disappointments.
I have never, ever in my whole career, 45 years in the NBA, ever experienced the kind of criticism that was just absolutely heaped on LeBron.
Do you take this as a personal failing?
Well, anytime you get to feel like you get to the top of the mountain and you fall off, it's definitely a personal failure.
Me not playing to my abilities and me not making enough plays to help our team win that series. At the time, it was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Still feeling the sting of falling short in the finals, the Heat opened training camp intent on redemption.
Get burned all summer. We all went into a cave for a while, and after that series was over, we used it as motivation. Our main goal was to make sure we don't feel that pain again this year.
And after his own painful summer of soul-searching, LeBron realized he had to change his approach to the game if he was to accomplish his goals.
After I moped and laid around for a couple weeks, I looked in the mirror and figured out ways I can help this team win.
You can see it from Jump Street. He really attacked this season at a different level and a different mindset.
LeBron took it on himself to come back a different player, and that really helped us. Right from the get-go, you could see that he had an entirely new dimension.
With James setting the tone, the Heat would head into the regular season unified in their mission.
Training camp, we made a commitment. We were going to play every game hard, strong, 48 minutes. Our goal was to make it to the championship, but this time win it.
The 2011 NBA champions, your Dallas Mavericks!
While Dallas celebrated on opening night, the Heat weren't about to be guests at the party.
One thing that was a unanimous decision was that we weren't going to go out there. We didn't want to take any of it in. We just wanted to focus on what we were doing and worry about the season.
They took something from us. The first game of the season, we just wanted to come out and make a statement.
James knocks down another one. Miami very sharp to begin. James to Bosh and the finish. Well, that's a nice looking fast break.
Miami is just absolutely hammering Dallas right now.
With that one last reminder of their 2011 defeat now behind them, Miami rolled over the Mavs, making their opening statement that this year would be different.
James, oh, what a play to Wade. And that will do it. The final score not even close.
Felt good to get back out there, and this is a new season, and we came in and took care of job on the road, and hopefully we continue to get better.
Their win over the defending champs became a springboard to more success.
Bosch for three. Oh, baby! Oh, with 0.6 of a second.
The Miami Heat really look like they are on a mission this early in the season.
Wade splits the D. Oh, my!
Dwayne Wade, ISO.
Gets in the lane, backs up, puts it up, and in.
First 5-0 start in franchise history. No team more dangerous in the open floor than Miami.
Here we go. 3-on-1 break. LeBron James throws it down.
We feel that when we're out in open court in transition and we're being aggressive, we feel that we cannot be stopped.
And in their second season together, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh had found the chemistry that showed just how dangerous they could be.
You can see these guys getting better, feeding off of each other.
We meshed on the floor all at the same time. It's very special, and it's things that we all envisioned before we even, put that Miami Heat uniform on.
Blocked by Bosch, saved by James. Wade will get a breakaway. What a play!
The big three on display.
When things are clicking and you're just out there playing, it's fun. It's the best basketball you can play.
Nice ball movement. Look at LeBron.
Traditionally, most teams have one superstar or one leader, maybe two. We're fortunate enough to have three.
Wade with 4, with 3, leans in, and hits! 7 straight points for Miami. The home crowd loves it. Their home winning streak to 12 in a row.
While their 3 stars may have owned the spotlight, the Heat realized they couldn't succeed without everyone on the roster playing their part.
Everybody knew that there would have to be 15 players contributing. And we had so many guys step up.
Mr. Haslam dunked it in! Udonis Haslam, the biggest scorer of the game. Chalmers for 3.
Kaboom! He wants the ball with the clock down.
Their best 34-game start in franchise history. Cole from straight away. Again! A sensational performance for the rookie.
The supporting cast grew stronger when sharpshooter Mike Miller returned from an injury.
Another 3. Oh, yes! Oh, Miami is now Kaboom City.
And their key offseason acquisition, Shane Battier, was proving to be a perfect fit.
Oh, what a play by Shane on the defensive end.
He's quintessential. He's that kind of player.
Battier steps in and draws the charge.
He's the glue guy. He knew what he had to do as an individual to help bring the other guys together to complete certain victories.
Battier, another 3. Bang! 7 victories in a row, all by double-figure margins.
But it all started with their leader, LeBron James. Now in the 9th season of a brilliant career, he was elevating his play to an even higher level.
James drives, reverse. Makes that look easy.
LeBron James has been spectacular this season.
LeBron with a block. Racing with Walker. And a gorgeous jam.
LeBron James so physically strong and gifted.
Behind the back, layup. And got it in. And fouled. Oh!
It's scary to see it, but 2-time MVP, he got better. He really was at a level you very rarely see a basketball player get at. Through that pain, through that hurt, I thought he grew as a man. And as we all say, the best experience in life is experience.
LeBron's ahead of the field. Got it! And the foul!
No one in the NBA is having a better season than LeBron James.
As the regular season drew to a close, Miami had earned the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, has it come together for Miami?
They think they've got what it takes to win it all.
But their fight for redemption was just beginning. With the memory of 2011 fresh in their minds, the Heat knew they still had a lot to prove.
For your body of work in the regular season, you obviously, are going to reach a certain point, but everyone in that locker room understands the motivation from last year.
It really put things into perspective for us because we knew things weren't done. We were still going to have to work to earn it.
Okay. This right here was a covenant between the players and the coaching staff. Nobody else knew about this. I brought this out the day before the playoffs started. We would sign our names, and we all made a commitment to each other that we'd have to do things better than what we did last year. Trying to win an NBA title collectively and to build a team would be the toughest thing that we would ever do professionally.
As Eric Spoelstra and the Heat entered the 2012 playoffs, they were well aware that anything less than a championship would be a failure.
As Spo put it, we're burning the ships. There's no turning back. We are going all in for this championship. This is it.
In the first round, a long dormant rivalry would be rekindled against the New York Knicks and their all-star leader, Carmelo Anthony.
Going into that Knicks series, we knew that there would be a lot of hype. We knew that there would be a lot of enthusiasm. But in our minds, our only goal was to go in there and play with a sense of desperation.
In their first taste of the postseason since the bitter end of last year's finals, the Heat would dismantle the New York Knicks with a dominant performance.
James, the finish, and a foul!
LeBron James taking over the game.
A good old-fashioned blowout.
Stay the course. Stay the course, Miller. For Wade.
And he just running away with things.
Stand up and enjoy this moment. The Miami Heat have just eliminated the New York Knicks 4-1.
As Miami got ready to move on to the next round, there was a brief moment to celebrate an individual accomplishment. LeBron James received his third Most Valuable Player award in 4 seasons.
I never dreamt about being an NBA Most Valuable Player. I never dreamt about doing the things that I do now at a high level. So now that they're hitting me now, and it's happening, it's overwhelming. But this is not the award I want, ultimately. I want that championship. And that's all that matters to me. Thank you.
Game 1 of round 2, the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Heat and the Pacers. Off we go on another Miami Heat NBA playoff adventure.
Miami's next obstacle would be Indiana and its formidable front line. More than ever, the Heat would rely on a perennial all-star, often thrust into the shadows, Chris Bosh.
We got 2 guys that can dominate, on the perimeter and can also go in the post, but they're still guards. I think with CB being a big man, he kind of evens us out, gives us that balance. And in my opinion, he's the most important player on our team.
Bosh would demonstrate that importance with a strong start in Game 1.
I like Bosh's game today. Chris Bosh has come to play.
He's a superstar that doesn't need plays, that can find a way to play like a superstar, even though he's not the first option or the second option, and that's rare.
But just when they needed him most, the Heat would have to learn Chris's value the hard way.
Bosh to the basket, took a hard hit. Bosh, he obviously is hurt as he is staying down.
Anytime a teammate goes down, there's always concern. You saw the look on his face. Something was wrong.
Bosh suffered an abdominal strain, and the Heat would have to game plan without one of the cornerstones of their roster. While Miami would hold on to win Game 1, their immediate future was in doubt.
It's almost impossible to win when you have one of your main players, a guy that meant as much to us as Chris did, to go down.
The Pacers smelled blood and wasted little time taking advantage of Bosh's absence.
Indiana shocks Miami as the Pacers have stolen home court advantage.
The Heat's problems followed them to Indiana, and no one struggled more than Dwayne Wade.
Wayne doesn't look right. I don't know if he's not feeling well, whatever it is.
With every miss, his frustration continued to grow.
Wayne looking for his first. 0-4-6.
The Heat would lose Game 3 and find themselves facing a 2-1 deficit.
Game 3, impressively and emphatically to the Pacers.
The Heat were suddenly in trouble. One star was missing, another was struggling, and after 2 straight defeats, the memories of last year were starting to resurface.
Indiana doesn't have to put the ball up. They'll get it over half court, and that is the ball game. The Indiana Pacers up 2 games to 1 in the Eastern Conference best of 7 with a sound thumping of your Miami Heat.
You know, it was a good old-fashioned butt kicking. You know, so it's a tough loss. We'll learn from it, and we'll just have to be better.
Erik Spoelstra has been through good times and bad with the Heat since 1995 when he became the team's video coordinator under the tutelage of Pat Riley. Rising quickly through the ranks, he was named head coach in 2008.
I just, without any further ado, want to introduce the new head coach of the Miami Heat, Erik Spoelstra.
But the spotlight on Spoelstra would grow far more intense when the team added Chris Bosh and LeBron James.
A lot of criticism and scrutiny of Spoelstra as the head coach of the Heat.
The players want to know if he's going to be there when the chips are down and there's pressure and there's chaos, that, you know, he can get right in the battle with them.
Spo has a tough job. He's got a tough job. And I don't think a lot of coaches would be able to stay true to themselves under the glare of such an intense microscope.
Though he's always had a strong sense of self, Spoelstra also takes pride in his heritage. His mother is a native of the Philippines, and he visited the country to learn more about his roots.
Everybody wants to know. You want to know where you're from, what's your background. But if your family tree is in another country, well, that just doesn't go away. It probably just gets stronger as you get older.
This part here, this used to be the floor of the house of your granddad, great-granddad. Make sure you get the championship flag, come over with this, I'll put the flag.
I'd been planning to come over here the last few years, but once I landed here and we had family time, that certainly took it to a deeper level.
Curl it! Tight curl! No. You should be sacrificing. You should be sacrificing.
He would continue to evolve as a person and a coach, and his team watched it happen before their eyes.
It was amazing just to see his growth, to see what he was willing to do, willing to change, you know, for the better of this team.
As our leader, to see him really taking that challenge to get better every day, it kind of bled over into us.
This circle right here, this is all we got tonight. Okay, so let's do this together. Let's go. Come on.
And after all they've been through together, Spoelstra has forged a bond with his other family.
My relationship with Spo, has grown in just these 2 years. You know, our communication, and I think more than anything, our trust.
When you're part of a real team where there's a connection and you've been through the tough times, there's a level of trust that's built up, and then you start to become really a family.
Trailing the Pacers 2 games to 1, the Heat would need their family unity more than ever.
There weren't a lot of rah-rah speeches. There was the look we had, and a look that a group that has been through some fires has. And you don't need to say what needs to be done.
It's very tough to get to this point. Everything is not promised, and you have to have some adversity, because adversity basically, builds character and it'll help you out throughout the long run.
Realizing it was time to put the team on his back, LeBron James turned in a performance worthy of the league MVP.
he's the one that does it. He's the one that rises to the occasion.
And the tomahawk jam by James.
The Indiana series, when we were down 2-1, he took it to 40 points, 18 rebounds, and 9 assists. He took his game above his norm.
But James wouldn't have to do it all by himself as Dwayne Wade returned to form.
Oh, sensational pass, James to Wade.
LeBron and Dwayne just came out and they just played fantastic basketball. That was a vision of what everybody thought those two would be.
Beautiful peg to Wade.
I watched the whole playoffs, up close, and it was just amazing to watch. I mean, it was literally some games where I had the best seat in the house.
With James and Wade restoring order, the Heat answered their first true test of the playoffs. They would capture the next 3 games and put the Pacers behind them.
Brilliant performance from Wade. LeBron James was superb once again. Miami going to the Eastern Conference Finals. They've just defeated the Indiana Pacers.
I think we understood that, especially when Chris went out, that we had to step up a little more. We had to do everything a little better. And we understood that our teammates look for us to lead. And we just feel blessed to have the core that we have and the support system that we have to allow us to do the things that we do.
Live from American Airlines Arena in Miami, it's the Eastern Conference Finals, the best of 7, with your Miami Heat playing host to the Boston Celtics.
Let's go Heat! Yay!
Meeting in each of the last 3 seasons, the Heat and the Celtics have become familiar playoff foes.
Tonight begins the matchup that everybody has been waiting for. The Celtics and the Heat once again in the playoffs. LeBron James against Kevin Garnett and company.
That team just has everything you need to be a champion, and they've been champions. So, we expect nothing less than a dogfight with those guys.
And as the series began, LeBron was making all the predictions look right.
LeBron James very aggressive right from the get-go of this game.
13 points for James in the first quarter. Miami takes game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Be in your own zone, which will put you in the team zone tonight. Every single guy.
Taking his coach's words to heart, Rajon Rondo dominated Game 2.
Rondo on the pull-on, that's good. Rajon Rondo, 16 points in 15 minutes. Rondo to the basket, banks it in. Another pretty play. He's got a playoff career-high 34.
I think this is the best performance by a player that we've seen all year. Rajon Rondo.
Despite Rondo's heroics, the Heat would surge to a late lead.
James throws it down.
This has been an incredible game.
The Celtics had thrown everything they had at them, and it still wasn't enough. With Wade scoring 8 points in overtime, the Heat would survive.
Wade, nice through the defense, puts it up. It's good, and a foul. Game is over, and the Heat survive the Celtics in Game 2, and they win in overtime. Miami leads this best-of-7 series 2-0.
Very good win for us, and we lose this game, this series become a lot tougher. That's a very good team over there that we know is going to give us an all come the next 4 days when they get 2 at home in Boston. So, we move on.
We have nothing to save here. Y'all understand that? All right, listen, we got to go get it.
Trust each other, dog. No matter what happens, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs just like last game. But stay the course. We will wear on them, all right? And they'll break. Heatles on 3. 1, 2, 3. Heatles!
Back at home, Boston seized control of Game 3.
A steal at midcourt by Rondo. Took a pass away from James.
Isolated, right side of the floor against Wade. Pierce backs him down, spins around him, and scores off the window, and the foul. Oh, Celtics in Game 3.
Miami Heat's lead is cut to 2-1. Boston Celtics take Game 3 here on their home floor.
Game 4 went into overtime, and then down to the final possession.
Thriller here in Game 4, but it will end in heartbreak for one of these two teams.
Trailing by 2 with seconds left, the Heat would shoot for the win. and a commanding series lead.
Final seconds. Wade looks up, head fake, puts up a three for the win. No good! Celtics win it, and the conference final is tied at 2 games apiece.
Back in Miami for Game 5, not even the return of Chris Bosh from his injury could stop Miami's sudden free fall. After trailing for most of the night, Boston would take charge in the final minutes. And when Paul Pierce sealed the victory, a Celtic team that had been on the ropes was now 1 game away from a stunning knockout.
Pierce against LeBron. 8 on the shot clock. Pierce elevates for 3. Bang! Huge shot by Paul Pierce right between the eyes.
And the Boston Celtics win Game 5 and take a 3-2 lead.
In a span of 5 days, the Heat had lost 3 straight games and the home court advantage.
We got smacked in the face, losing Game 5 here at home. Our backs was against the wall, more so than any other time.
This is what the playoffs are all about. It tests your collective character and your resolve. And this is the journey that we have to be on right now for whatever reason. It was a tough one to lose here at home, but it's over with. It's got to be behind us right now. Our energies have to be ready for Thursday night.
So now we're down 3-2 going back to Boston. And according to media everywhere, the world was coming to an end as the Heat knew it.
Going into Game 6, it was one of the scariest things that you could ever experience because you know that one loss is all over.
This crowd you can already hear, they've been roaring for the past 20 minutes or so, and they're cheering on a team, a Boston Celtic team, that is playing at an unbelievable level.
We didn't want the season to end this way, and I sensed that. I sensed that on everyone's face. I sensed that in everyone's body manner and everyone's attitude.
And one of the interesting parts of this game is, the pressure for LeBron James to get the victory.
I went to bed that night saying, I can't let it end this way. I can't let myself and this team go out this way.
Truly great players get excited by that moment. All or nothing, all in, I'm going to push it into the middle of the table and let's see what happens. Knowing that if we don't win, then it's over with, and he's right back to where he was last year.
With the Heat on the brink of elimination, James would turn in one of the greatest games of his career.
James around Pierce all the way to the rim and a tomahawk right-hand slam. Woo! LeBron out on the wing posting up. Pierce turns inside. That jump shot, nothing but net. Oh, he is putting Paul Pierce in jail right now.
Oh my goodness, 20 points on 9 of 10 shooting. He is feeling it.
He basically put the whole team on his back and carried us all the way. And that's what great players do.
Bosh down low against Ray Allen. Turns, little jump hook won't go. James comes flying in and throws it down. He's got 27 first half points.
And it shouldn't surprise anyone when a great player plays great. But this is beyond great.
LeBron James and the Heat have blown this one open. James again, 43 points.
You can hear a pin drop, T.D. Garden.
And this has been one impressive, dominant performance. James flips it up left-handed, banks it in. He's got 45.
This is the best game I've ever seen LeBron James play.
I'm not sure I'd ever seen a player with so much focus and so much desire exert his will. He did it that night, and he willed us to a very crucial Game 6 victory.
And there will be a Game 7 at American Airlines Arena in Miami on Saturday. The final score, the Heat 98, the Celtics 79. What a performance here by one Mr. LeBron James.
After many had left them for dead, the Heat had survived to play another day. And it was all thanks to LeBron's epic performance. With 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists, he continued a spectacular playoff run that was casting aside all the doubts.
I hope now you guys can stop talking about LeBron and that he doesn't play in big games. He was pretty good tonight. So now that's to bed. We can go ahead and play Game 7.
Live from American Airlines Arena in Miami, it's the NBA's Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7, as the Miami Heat play host to the Boston Celtics.
Championship or bust. Championship or bust. That's what this organization is about. That's what this team is about. Championship or bust.
Tonight, one game for the Eastern Conference Championship between the team nobody thought could be here versus the team that promised the world they would.
We win this game. You know, we have as much confidence that we can win a championship. We lose this game, it's going to be a long summer.
We're going to need a game from everyone, all right? And everyone has to be involved, whether you're in the game or not, okay? We need everybody involved in this, and it has to be an absolute strength of one, okay, to get this job done.
Carrying his momentum right into Game 7, James got the Heat off to a fast start.
James driving it in for the right power jam. Just what the Celtics didn't want to have happen.
But after fighting so hard to get to this point, the resilient Celtics weren't about to go away now.
Here comes Rondo. Rondo rolls all the way, reverse, and gets it to go. And Boston, after getting blown out in Game 6, come back with a strong start to Game 7.
After 3 quarters, the two teams had battled to a standstill. A year ago, the Heat might have wilted under the pressure. But with 12 minutes left and the score tied, their resolve was clear.
This fourth quarter, manage your emotions and stay in the moment. Each possession, everything matters right now.
James on the drive. Bosh hits a three. Chris Bosh again. Bosh with his third three-pointer of the game. And the Heat lead by 4, their largest lead of the night.
LeBron backs out, 5 on the shot clock. LeBron, a long 3. LeBron got it, oh my! That one from about 30 feet away! Woo!
And the Miami Heat, for the second year in a row, Eastern Conference champions.
The Heat had persevered through a grueling 7-game battle, and LeBron James was heading back to the finals for the 3rd time in his career.
LeBron James and the Heat's dreams of a championship still very much alive.
Congratulations to the 2012 Eastern Conference champion, your Miami Heat.
I want to give a lot of credit to the Celtics. They got a hell of a coach in Doc Rivers and great players. And they pushed us as hard as any team has pushed us thus far. But we're happy to be back in this position. We look forward to the challenge.
Awaiting the Heat were the champions of the West, the young and explosive Oklahoma City Thunder. Led by the 3-time scoring champion and MVP runner-up, Kevin Durant.
Look at this, taking it in with the left hand. Got it! 40 points for Durant.
Here is Durant for the win!
Kevin Durant, probably one of the better scorers that I've ever seen play, and I played against Michael Jordan.
Durant to score!
The first 50-point game in the young career of Kevin Durant.
As they stormed into the playoffs as the number 2 seed, the Thunder knew their hopes were riding on Durant's young shoulders.
Trusting in it. Be trusting in it. You got to be aggressive early, all right? Early.
The scoring champ from the top against Marion. Durant pull-up jumper off the rim and in. Oh! And the Thunder win! Durant beat him again!
After sweeping the defending champion Mavericks, the Thunder ran right through another longtime Western power, the Lakers.
There will be days of thunder in the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers have been dispatched in 5 games.
Facing the top-seeded Spurs in the conference finals, OKC fell behind 2-0. But it only seemed to make their resolve even stronger.
Trust each other. Come on, this is what we live for, right? This is fun basketball. Let's love this stuff. We love this stuff.
The Thunder responded by snapping the Spurs' 20-game winning streak, and then beat them 3 more times to earn their shot at the title.
And the Thunder smell blood.
Oklahoma City has won the Western Conference Championship, and the forecast in the NBA is for Thunder.
It's all about being a family. Never split up, always stay together. And we got a good group of guys in here that believe in each other. Continue to do that.
Family on 3. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
NBA Finals are here in Oklahoma City.
Thunder!
and they're painting this town blue. It's the biggest sporting event OKC has ever seen, and fans are rallying behind their Thunder.
I've been to other stadiums. You got a section over here cheering, a section over there. In OKC, everybody is on their feet cheering. Go Thunder!
OKC fans are amazing, and we knew that they had a real home court advantage, but we felt that if we played our best game, we'd be able to win in OKC.
NBA Finals for the ages, right here.
Game one of the NBA Finals. It's a place you always want to be at this time of year, so hopefully we'll take advantage of it.
Entering the finals, the Heat were being cast as the underdogs, but they had played that role before.
People have been throwing dirt on us for 2 years, so our guys, they had toughened it up from just all the negative talk over all the years, hearing they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that, they weren't good fourth quarter players. They got like steel.
When in doubt, you just keep on reminding yourself, the last breath. Compete like it's your last breath.
Enjoy this moment, enjoy this game. The only way you enjoy it, after 48 minutes, you can ask yourself, I played as hard as I possibly can play.
Let's go.
This is it. This is what we dreamed about since we was kids. So let's seize this moment. Let's seize every opportunity, man. Don't get too high, don't get too low. We stick together no matter what. All right? Let's go, man. Let's go. Heat on 3. Let's go, man. 1, 2, 3, Heat!
It would be a showdown between two of the game's elite, the three-time scoring champ against the three-time MVP.
What a matchup. The two best teams led by arguably the two best players on the planet.
Let's go to work! Right there!
But in a series loaded with star power, it was Miami's supporting cast that would set the tone early in Game 1.
Leans into a long three. Battier from downtown. He's got 3 for 3 from beyond the arc.
There was a level of fear that motivated us to know that, hey, if we don't play well, especially on the road, this could be an early exit.
Chalmers, another open three, and another one goes down. 5 of 6 from downtown. Where is the defense? 20-10 Miami.
They had 5 threes. What are we going to do? We're going to stop playing on the defensive end? No. Keep being aggressive defensively.
Wade drives, layup blocked by Durant.
Sparked by their defense, the young Thunder fought back, unfazed by the bright lights of the game's biggest stage. And the matchup of the two leading men was living up to its billing.
Stolen by LeBron.
Go!
LeBron's got a free one and jams it down as he got it away from Durant.
Here we go, let's go, White, let's go!
And Kevin Durant right down the pipe. 54-47 Miami at halftime.
As the third quarter began, James would continue to pour it on, only to see the Thunder come storming right back.
Westbrook splits left hand, he puts it in, and a foul!
Third quarters were usually our best quarters going through the playoffs, and we really didn't come out and play a very good third quarter. Oklahoma City at home, when they get it going, it's hard to keep up with them, and they take the lead from us.
Ready to play your best 4 minutes of basketball?
As OKC turned up the pressure, the Heat looked nothing like the confident team that entered the finals, and neither superstar could find any answers.
Dumps it inside to James, lost the ball! It's scooped up by Cephaloshin.
Wade into the paint, Wade turns the ball over. Oh, his nightmare continues. He is not going to be happy with this one.
With Game 1 on the line, Scott Brooks would implore his young leader to take over.
Get open. Call it. Demand it. Be more forceful. You got this, all right? But we need you to be more forceful on that. Let's go.
Kevin Durant would answer the call, scoring 17 points in the fourth quarter, with the Heat trying in vain to stop him.
Hey, we got a guard. Come on.
Durant to the basket, lays it in. What a long strike.
The most disappointing thing about Game 1 is that they dominated all the effort areas. They won the rebounding, they won the fast break, they won the points in the paint.
Wing right Durant, slicing left. Bounce pass low. Collison high stepped away from Buck and slams. The Thunder in a battle royale come from 13 back to defeat the Heat. They'll take the 1-0 lead.
We are a defensive team, we are a rebounding team, and then we are an attack offensive team. Great job, guys. Great job.
We ran into a great team like the Oklahoma City Thunder, and our road got even tougher.
Got a feel for it now. Game 2, we have to dominate speed, athleticism.
We will make adjustments. This was the fill-out game, and now we get an opportunity to go to the chalkboard, go to the film, and have a better game plan in game 2.
I think something in us changed that night because we knew that, all right, we've got to band together, we've got to play together, and we've got to get this thing done somehow.
We on the road, we come here, we try to win one. Now we just, now we make the adjustments and we come out and we try to split.
We had an opportunity to win game 1. We just didn't make enough plays. We will make adjustments. This is going to be a long series.
I expect them to be a lot more physical. I'll be ready for it.
Are you ready for game 2 of the NBA Finals? OKC!
While Thunder fans were in a frenzy outside the arena, inside, a lone figure was quietly honing his game. And in those solitary hours before the tip-off, Dwayne Wade contemplated what went wrong in Game 1.
I think we was nervous, yes. I think for the first time, some guys had a little nervous, little butterflies in their stomach.
Well, I would imagine he's feeling a little pressure. I can understand why he's out there early getting up shots, trying to maybe find whatever he thinks he's missing.
They know the difference between 1-1 and 2-0 is enormous. They wanted to get out of Oklahoma City 1-1. They feel like they have a good chance to still do that.
We like our game plan still. We just have to a little smarter, a little harder, and win on the road.
They're going to come out a little more aggressive, and we just got to be ready to play. Just be ready.
Let's protect our home court. Let's do what we do. Let's go, man. Together on 3, man. 1, 2, 3, together. Everything we got. Everything we got on the floor, man. We need this one. Road Warriors mentality, man. We need it. Gotta have it. Heatles on 3. 1, 2, 3. Heatles.
With the Game 1 disappointment still fresh in his mind, Wade would show from the start that he had found what was missing.
Wade with a right-hand jam, he went right around Durant. Westbrook dishes it off. Perkins fumbled it. Loose ball. Wade's got it.
Both sides of the court, he was totally committed to doing whatever it took to help this team win, and it was great to see.
LeBron backs in on Durant. LeBron takes it into the lane, puts it up with the right hand, up and in. LeBron James right over Durant, and Miami now up 18-2.
Guys, they're playing harder than us. There's no other way to explain it. They're playing harder than us. They came out looking to attack all of you guys. All of your pride has been attacked. And what are we going to do?
What the Thunder did was launch an attack of their own. With their young nucleus rising to the challenge, they went on a run and cut into Miami's lead.
10-point game at 44-34. Harden sets his feet, squares his shoulders, and rips the court for 3. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball.
We got to get attacks. Attacks in the paint.
Bosh inside slams it with a right hand.
Oh, how pretty was that? Chris Bosh, a big opening half with 10 points and 7 boards.
You love this stage, all right? It'll be decided by 4 or 5 plays. You got to make sure your plays matter. Make every play matter.
We got to lock in. We got to go effort, and we can't make mistakes.
Durant, the Thunder come back. They can cut into 8.
Just like in Game 1, the Thunder made a stirring comeback, and the prospect of another bitter defeat was staring Miami in the face.
Guys, I said your best basketball coming up. Let's take it right now. Let's get it right now.
Knocked away, Durant has it. Up the left side, Westbrook to the rim on James. Double pump, spins it in. It's a 5-point game.
Well, I can't believe how the Heat have let this game disappear on them.
3-on-2. Durant drives to James, up and under. Oh, puts in. What a shot from Russell Westbrook, and a timeout Miami.
At that point, they hadn't lost one playoff game at home, so it's going to be a difficult challenge. And once again, myself and my teammates was able to make some plays.
Anyone's ball game. Heat lead by 3.
James on the drive, on the pull-up.
Fadeaway jumper, banked it in. A big hit by LeBron James. He's got 30. Wade comes left side. Wade right down the middle. Bounce pass. Bosh slams it down with 2 hands.
Oh, baby.
With 53 seconds left. Miami 98, Thunder 91. Beating pressure, lost the ball in the front court. OKC the steal. Durant has it.
Anytime you play against a talent like Kevin Durant, you're on edge.
Durant puts up a 3.
I just kept looking up at the clock.
Bang! Kevin Durant makes it a 2-point game.
98-96. We got a new ball game. Miami has let it go.
After 4 straight finals losses dating back to last year, this would be the Heat's defining moment. Could they make a stand when it mattered most?
We are built to get this stop right now. We are built to get this one. How important is it to you?
Fisher giving the ball. Wild space on left to Durant.
Durant on the drive. Shot short. Westbrook lost it. James has it.
We clicked in at that final moment. We all still had that taste from last year. I think that was our motivation, just not having no regrets.
It's Miami a 100-96 victory. Handing Oklahoma City their first loss at home in this postseason, and the series is tied.
We was down 1-0. We just told ourselves, okay, let's try to get one. And I think that's what we focused on. And good thing for us, we pulled it out.
We only get better, man.
That's what it is, competition. It brings out an animal in you, okay? And when we talked about conquering, that's what it is right there.
Yes, sir. Go, sir, together. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
Welcome to Miami, where fans are hoping to put last year's disappointment far behind them as the Heat have come home for the 2012 NBA Finals.
Coming home, baby. Let's go, Heat. Let's go, Heat.
Right now, the Heat of all the momentum. They stole home court advantage, and they look to put it to the test in the first of 3 games here at American Airlines Arena.
How big is tonight's game? Since going to the 2-3-2 format in 1985, teams have split the first 2 games 12 times. In 11 of those matchups, the winner of Game 3 went on to become the champion.
Once we won Game 2, we knew coming home that we did not want to go back to OKC.
Our fans been waiting for this moment since last season. We look forward to the little advantage that we can get by playing here at home tonight.
We had home court advantage, and we felt our fans were the best fans in the league. With all the energy, would give us the energy that we needed to close out this playoff run.
Do not disappoint our own fans, man. Do not disappoint yourself, and do not disappoint your teammates.
And there was nothing disappointing about Miami's start. Roaring out of the gate, they electrified the home fans.
Rio in the way, 2-hand jam way.
Another aggressive hot start for the Heat.
Wade out on the right side, double team. Bounce pass, Bosh down, they got again with another jam. Oh, that is beautiful ball movement.
Guys, we're all right, we settled down now, we're playing hard.
The struggle for control of this pivotal contest turned Game 3 into a bruising battle.
Blocked inside by Ibaka.
Man, this head knocking going on. Oh, yeah. Swatted away by Miller.
Playing some possessed, passionate basketball.
Oh, man, he is getting manhandled inside, but he's a man, let me tell you.
I like the attack mentality, okay? Attack.
And just before break, Miami made a late move to take the lead into the locker room.
On the run out is Wade for James. Got a lead, Wade, 2-hander inside. On a great steal by Chalmers, and Miami will lead by 1 at the half.
But following the intermission, the Heat watched helplessly as the Thunder stormed back into the lead.
Down the lane, darts. Oh, the okey-doke, and Westbrook spins in the right-hander. Cephalosha on the loose ball. Down the lane to the rim. Throws it up and missed it. Durant to follow. Two-hand rim rocking slam dunk.
10-2 run for the Thunder.
You got to grind through this period right now. Just finish this quarter strong.
That's just what Miami would do, with the 1-2 punch of Wade and James bringing them all the way back from a 10-point deficit.
Wade in the corner for three. LeBron, bang, from downtown. James hits the tray.
Ending the third period on a 13-2 run, the Heat had recaptured the lead, setting the stage for a furious fourth quarter.
Here comes Harden. Lots it to Durant and the finish.
Thunder within one at 74-73.
Wade drives it in the lane and floats it good and draws the foul. And he's got a chance for a three-point play. Remember now, they keep coming at you. Back with it, LeBron. Up, layup, got it, LeBron! Coast to coast, James! With the lay-in, Miami now by 7.
We score here, we're down 5 with 3.5 to go. Keep being aggressive defensively.
The dire circumstances facing the Thunder made them play with a desperation that knocked the Heat on their heels.
Back with it, Cephalosha, and a jam!
Up the middle, Westbrook. On the outlet, stutter step, pulls up, pops, the angle right 16-foot jumper, drop!
What a quick turnaround, 6 straight points by the Thunder.
1-point game, 86-85 with 1:30 left. Timeout Heat.
This next 3 or 4 possessions in a row, okay? Let's get some stops.
Having worked so hard for the home court advantage, the Heat weren't about to let it go. And in the closing moments, their valiant defense would make a series of crucial stops to secure the victory.
Westbrook for 3. Off the mark. That will do it. Miami to a hard-fought 91-85 victory.
Competition at its highest level. That's what it's all about. We talked about that character.
Way to go, guys.
And you just find a way to win. And that's the resourcefulness and the toughness that we've developed now.
Well, this team's not going away. This is an evenly matched series. Literally every game has been decided by 4 or 5 possessions.
Felt great to be here. Our crowd was amazing. Well, we got one. Next big game is Tuesday, so we got to protect home once again.
Welcome to the American Airlines Arena in Miami, where the Thunder look to even the NBA Finals at 2 victories apiece tonight in Game 4.
No one's come back from 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals history. So yeah, they got to put it all together tonight. They've got to lay it all on the line. Don't worry about rest and minutes and distribution of shots. They just got to somehow win this game tonight.
We're going to fight to the end no matter what. And that's the type of DNA we have here. We just got to go out there and do it, I think we will.
This is 2 outstanding basketball teams. A few plays here or there, the series can be different, and who knows what's going to happen.
Play with a sense of desperation and a sense of urgency from the start, man.
One more box out, turn it up, one more rotation, one more extra pass.
Play hard as hell. Give it all that you got and leave everything out there on that floor, man.
Last year, the Miami Heat became the first team since the introduction of the 2-3-2 format to take a 2-1 series lead and not go on to win the championship. They're looking to make sure history doesn't repeat itself.
But those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And inexplicably, the Heat found themselves in a huge hole.
Westbrook, Durant, the finish. Oklahoma City has come out on fire and they lead by 9.
18-foot rainbow jumper comes down with a pot of gold at the bottom of it, baby. The Thunder built the lead as large as 17.
Weather the storm, okay? We'll keep on attacking, those shots will go.
The Heat methodically went about the business of chipping away at the lead, getting a spark from a most unlikely source, rookie point guard Norris Cole.
Corner, Cole for 3. Got it, the youngster from downtown.
It's just mentally staying ready. Putting in your extra reps before and after practice, going over the game film, so that when coach calls your number, you can seize the moment.
Cole open for 3. Cole's got another one from downtown. Oh, what a great time for the rookie to come alive. The Heat need him.
Switch everything. Switch everything. Switch everything.
As the contest tightened in the second quarter, each team leaned heavily on their most talented players.
Wade has it now with a 3 in the air. Good! The Heat pull even at 35.
We've proven we can win in a lot of different ways. But you go out throwing your best punches.
And after closing the gap at the break, another unheralded member of the Heat would take center stage as the second half unfolded.
Chalmers, right down the gut runner, Rio, got a soft roll, and we're tied at 52.
When the moment is the biggest, he's fearless, and our players have confidence in him, during those times. So his attitude about, what he thinks about himself, it's not a swagger, it's not an arrogance. I mean, he truly believes that he's a very effective, impactful player.
Rio for three, got it! Chalmers from downtown, and the Heat their largest lead.
Although the Heat appeared poised to pull away, the tenacious Thunder were not ready or willing to concede.
To the baseline, away from James, double pumps, his bank shot of beauty.
Let's go! Back and forth, third quarter, already 9 lead changes in this period. Change 4 always such a momentum changer in a series that's 2-1.
James has it now. James against Durant. LeBron fires good on the right wing.
20 points for LeBron James.
I believe everything you're going to do is going to be good for the team right here. Every stop, every shot, every pass, every decision is going to be good right here. Believe in it.
That belief was best embodied by Russell Westbrook, who continued to carve up the Miami defense with a historic finals outburst.
Oh, what a play from Russell Westbrook, and it's a 1-point game.
We kept looking at each other as coaches and saying, okay, who we gonna put on them next? Okay, how many guys we're gonna do double, triple team them?
Now Collison, Westbrook again, right to the rim, got it and fouled.
This is one of the great finals performances in a number of years.
We knew Game 4 was the pivotal game of the season. If Oklahoma wins that game, we have to go back to Oklahoma. The series is tied 2-2, and Russell Westbrook almost beat us by himself.
37 total in 38 minutes.
Then, with the game hanging in the balance, it appeared that an unmitigated disaster had struck Miami.
LeBron is cramping up.
I think you're right.
He is down on the deck.
The timing could not be any worse.
It's amazing that he was able to show such strength and such character. He used it as a fuel.
He had been rubbing both his left and right quads with ice.
And a huge ovation as he set to check back in. He was still limping a bit as he went to the scorer's table.
He did it on the court.
5 on the shot clock. James for 3. Bang! Oh my! Take that, cramp!
Oh, and he's limping back.
He showed tremendous courage by coming back and having the guts to take a big shot like that in such a key moment. That was definitely a Willis Reed type moment.
LeBron's heroics had given the Heat the lead, but now his teammates would have to finish matters without him. In the most dramatic moment of Game 4, they turned once more to Mario Chalmers, who would deliver the decisive dagger.
Gonna drive inside to the rim, layup, and got it! Mario Chalmers with a running layup. Miami now by 5, and the Miami Heat win Game 4, 104-98, and lead 3 games to 1 in the NBA Finals.
That was a tough layup you made. Ooh. Well, you look like me on that play.
Good work, bro.
Well, Mario has that thing called heart. As he say on his arm, Mr. Clutch. That clutch gene, you got to be born with it, and he has it.
We're one more step closer to our goals, so we're here now, and we got to finish the job.
Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James arrived in the NBA together in 2003. In Toronto, Bosh would become a 7-time All-Star. In Cleveland, James earned 2 MVP awards. And Wade had led the Heat to their first NBA title in 2006. But by 2010, each of their teams was floundering. And so, in a summer of free agency, they decided to team up with Bosh and James joining Wade in Miami.
July 2010 was an amazing feeling. When we joined forces, man, it was it was a surreal moment. It was exciting. We just think about all the possibilities. Like, man, this is, this could be great. You think about championships, you think about winning, you think about how easy everything should come and will be. But the flip side, you don't think about too much. You don't think about, how hard it would be to play together. How much your game got to change. You don't think about how many people is not going to like it.
Everyone, I think misunderstood us for what we was coming together for. They all thought we was coming together in a selfish manner when, in reality, we all made sacrifices. We didn't care about, individual accolades or individual praise. All we cared about was, trying to compete for a championship each and every year and do it in a team fashion.
Immediately after that, it set in that this is going to be the hardest thing we've ever done.
They soon found out just how hard it would be, with teams and fans all over the league all focused on beating Miami.
It was overwhelming for all of us. Every city that we went to, people didn't like us at all. We had a big, bullseye on our chest, and we wasn't even champions.
LeBron took a lot of heat. No other sports icon that we know of have went through what he went through. And we took on that villain kind of role, in a sense, because for our brother, he was a villain, and we had to take on the same role as him, and kind of took the joy away from the game of basketball for us. It wasn't as fun because we wanted to prove everybody wrong.
With the eyes of the basketball world watching their every move, it only magnified Miami's problems on the court. To the delight of many, the grand experiment didn't seem to be working, as Wade and James never seemed to completely gel. When the Heat lost in the 2011 finals, doubters questioned whether it would ever work. And at the center of the storm was LeBron James.
For 7 or 8 years, he experienced nothing but praise. He's an icon, he's a brand, he's the chosen one, he's the prodigal son, he's all of those things. And then in one fell swoop, it turned.
But it wasn't only the outside world that was questioning LeBron. Even he was having doubts.
Yes, individual accolades are great, but you want more. And LeBron got to the point of, being in the finals twice and the coming up short both times. Now you start to question yourself. You start to question, am I doing this right? Is it gonna happen for me ever?
James had now arrived at a crossroads.
When you're coming to face the abyss, okay, the only thing that's left is your character.
That loss, and that heartbreak was the best thing that ever happened to me because it basically refocused me. And I looked in the mirror and figured out ways I can help this team win. I just started back with the basics, and I was able to regain who I am, both on and off the floor.
On the court, James would have one of the greatest seasons in NBA history. But it was the way he did it that was different from years past. Gone were the self-doubts, replaced by a single-minded focus on doing whatever it took to win. But none of it could have happened without his sidekick and best friend.
What really makes Dwayne special is his maturity and his selflessness. Dwayne would allow LeBron to not think about anything else but being the best player in the league.
Just basically told me that he wanted me to be the leader of the team, with my voice, with my play, and he was going to take, everything else from there. So, it just showed how great of a player he is to be able to sacrifice.
And by doing so, Dwayne became even more valuable to LeBron and the Heat.
Dwayne dominated games, by not only his scoring, but defense, his leadership, his voice, and his will.
Through all their ups and downs, James and Wade remained united, and now found themselves on the brink of their first championship together. Despite their crucial win in Game 4, Eric Spoelstra was in little mood to celebrate, seeing the toll it had taken on his team.
Shane couldn't even move. Everybody was banged up. LeBron couldn't move.
But injuries were far from the only concern. After Russell Westbrook's 43-point explosion,
It's time, Westbrook, Durant, and we got to have very specific. What are we taking away?
What do we want to take away with Westbrook? We want to take away his ability to get 1 foot in the paint.
Yeah.
That's the major thing. And then we live with the other stuff.
Welcome to Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Miami Heat are 48 minutes away from celebrating an NBA title on their home floor. One more win, and the 3 All-Stars will share an unforgettable championship moment after entering the league together 9 years ago.
Dwayne, what's the task tonight?
Winning. This is one of the biggest nights in LeBron James' career. After 2 disappointing trips to the finals, can he lead his team to a title and forever be known as a champion?
There's nobody that's been more scrutinized than LeBron. Nobody in the league who's supposed to win it more than LeBron is supposed to win it.
Miami has put Big Blues back to the wall. The Thunder trying to escape the Heat and bring the series back to Oklahoma City.
We got a great opportunity to make it a series. We got to come out and play hard, extremely hard, leave everything out there on the court.
It's the last time I'm looking at all y'all in your eyes. And y'all not champions. That's why I'm getting a good look. The last time I look at y'all in your eyes, and y'all not champions.
with their goal of a championship now within their grasp, Bosh, James, and Wade made it clear from the start that they were determined to seize it.
Westbrook has it poked away. Chalmers, good defense. Alley-oop to Wade. A difficult catch. Oh, he put it in off the glass.
Well, that's not a bad way to start if you're Miami.
Any question about what kind of game LeBron James is going to play after that cramping in Game 4 have been answered. He's going to the rim, folks.
Got it to go and foul. LeBron will go to the line.
How good is LeBron James?
Wow. Miami on a 10-2 run.
Play.
He's got the foot speed advantage on Perkins.
Bosh the drive and the finish.
If they don't get their defense together, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, when we playing the way that we envision, it's what you call poetry in motion. It happens fast, and when it's all clicking together, it's special.
Despite Miami's early onslaught, the Thunder looked to send a message that they were not ready to go home for the summer.
Corner right Durant, a step. Elevates it. Oh, he thumps down a vicious right hand.
I know I've been around a long time, but that was impressive.
It's 31-26. The Thunder within 5.
Keep fighting. We cut it down again. Keep fighting.
High left side, LeBron James. Against Harden one-on-one. He'll go right to the rack with it.
Up and in. Right off the window.
The different attacking style that he's had in these finals as opposed to last year.
And as the Heat built their lead late in the first half, they were relying on more than just their stars.
Miller for 3. Bang! Mike Miller from downtown. And the Heat lead by 15.
Everybody has a job to do. You just have to focus on doing your job, okay? And it'll be 1 minute after another, and we wear on.
This is a critical time for the Thunder. Now they got to get their game together.
Wade lost it. Scooped up by Harden up the middle. Alley-oop to Durant. He throws it down. 19 for Durant, 69-60. The Thunder within 9.
We've been here now before, okay? This is where we got to keep on going.
To LeBron. LeBron in the corner. Battier. Catch another 3. Miami lighting it up from downtown. This has been a total team effort.
We have a saying on this team, it's the big 3 and the little 12. And the guys outside the big 3 played big in the finals.
Miller from downtown. That's his 4th trade.
In the middle, LeBron down the gut. Double clutch, got it out the window.
And Miami has a 19-point lead.
What an offensive explosion here in the third quarter. And now the Thunder, they're seeing this one slip away.
Loose ball, Wade goes in on Westbrook.
Wade sidestep, Westbrook banks it in, and a foul.
They've got the greatness of Wade and James going. This is a hard team to deal with right now.
Finish, finish, finish.
Adding his own finishing touch was Mike Miller, a 12-year veteran who had battled through injuries to arrive on the threshold of his dream.
Brings you back to growing up shooting outside on the driveway, and you fast forward it, and here I am. And to be able to knock down shots at that stage, that level, closeout game in the NBA Finals, I couldn't have written the script any better.
Out of the shot clock. Wade to Miller, another three. Got another one! Oh my goodness! You are watching perfection! That's his 7th trade!
No, he makes 500 threes every day. He just sees the moment.
Mike Miller, with all the injuries, when Mike walked off that floor, it was as if he ran the tank to empty. One of the most special things I've ever seen.
I played in the league 18 years, dreaming about this moment. It started to become a reality, like, wow, we have a chance to really win this and be the NBA champs.
And for the Heat's celebrated trio, the journey they had begun together 2 years earlier had finally reached its ultimate destination.
LeBron James with a triple-double. Most important game in his career.
LeBron James will come out of the game to the roar of the crowd.
We talked about that moment so many times. When the clock is winding down and you know you got the game in hand, it's about to be a celebration. And I turned around and I looked at him and I just seen the smile on his face. He looked like a little kid at that moment.
One last thing, guys. We're going to treat them like they're the champions. After this game, we're going to walk and shake their hands and acknowledge all of them. They beat us fair and square. They beat us fair and square. However that hurt, how hard that hurts, they still beat us fair and square.
Let the coronation begin. LeBron James has helped crown Miami a champion of the basketball world. There'll be another parade down beautiful Biscayne Boulevard.
Given everything you've been through, when the clock hit triple zeros, what's the first thing that ran through your mind?
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
Every night I dreamed about, hosting that trophy up. When I said about damn time, it was basically like my dream had came true. It was the end of everything I've worked on in my dream.
LeBron James is the unanimous choice for the MVP.
It was great to do it in front of our fans, and they were so loud, so enthusiastic, so happy. When it's time to party, there's no place like Miami.
The excitement of winning a championship, nothing can replace that. Him getting his first ring, me getting another one after so much trials and tribulations, it was just joy.
It was just the greatest feeling in the world. We have finally got it done after all that dreaming and hoping and wishing.
Oh, man. This is the top of the world right here. Oh, man. This is it. This is the mountaintop.
There was such a just exhale. You're just like, we did it. And there's just the satisfaction of just doing something incredibly difficult that few people get to do in life.
It's the best feeling of my life. Hey, this is why we came together 2 summers ago, and we told y'all we was gonna be champions, man. It's been a long process, but we're taking it.
Our team went through a lot together, and all those adversities and tough times, and then you're finally able to get over that hump and climb that mountain and do it collectively. It's an incredibly gratifying experience.
This brotherhood, they can't ever take it away from us. 25 years from now, we're going to be coming back together in this semicircle and talking about this journey.
How you doing? I only got 11 more to go.
Withstand everything that we was getting to come through and get to the mountaintop and be able to call ourselves champions. With this group is the best thing that ever happened.
I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm at a loss for words. I'm an NBA champion. Nobody can ever take that away from me. Coming off a championship, we knew that every team would love to knock us off. So we had a lot of obstacles, we had a lot of adversity we knew we was gonna go through, and we had to go through all of it.
You gotta dig deeper right now and trust each other right now.
Just think about everything that happened. Think about where we've come as a group, what we had to go through, and what we accomplished together.
This is everything that we worked for all season long.
Allen a three from the corner. It's good! Allen from downtown!
We understand that we're a part of history. For us, it's about doing what we came together to do.
Nothing's difficult. Everything's challenge. Through adversity. Last minute. Last second. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. Let's go!
After making good on a promise to deliver a championship to the fans of South Florida in 2012, the Miami Heat's quest to repeat would begin in one of the most unlikely venues imaginable.
We're in China. That's where we're at. In Beijing, baby!
The most beneficial thing is taking a trip like this as a team.
All right.
Halfway across the world, experiencing a new culture, spending so much time around each other, away from the basketball court.
It was all about bonding. It was all about continuity on and off the floor.
Experiencing new things together, sightseeing together.
Felt like the ultimate stairmaster.
Man, we did all that.
It's a couple miles up.
That's a thing. That helps team bonding and building.
1, 2, 3.
I think some of these experiences we'll remember for the rest of our lives.
But these tall tourists were also intent on preparing for the long grind of the upcoming season.
Today, pull the pads up, mouth guards in, braces on, and we're going to work. We're getting after it today.
Compete, guys, compete! Come on, get after it, White. Turn and go, turn and go! Go back, get back, get back! First pass, take it.
We're the defending champions, and you got to keep that same focus and that same energy every night to go out there and try to win. When everyone is coming after you.
Show your speed, bust out! Good, rebound and go, bust out of there! Bust out! Save it! Go ahead, save it, Red! Save it, Red!
We know the challenge will be big. I know our guys are competitors, they're looking forward to it. And we have about 8 months, 82 games to prepare the best that we can for the competition. This is a very ultra competitive group, okay? The bunch of warriors. Now, that isn't just going to be enough. You've got to be able to compete with a physical disposition, but you got to be able to do it with some thought. Let's continue to get better, okay? Let's bring it in, guys.
After winning it all, there is one last chance to revel in what's been accomplished. Ring night.
We have a celebration tonight. Congratulations to the NBA champion Miami Heat.
And at the conclusion of the ceremonies, attention was suddenly shifted to the challenge ahead, defending their title.
We were thrilled we won the championship last year, but we knew that to do it again would take a much better, a much more concentrated effort. Because every single night, we got everybody's best shot. And that was apparent early in the season.
An unlikely victory for Washington, knocking off the defending NBA champions.
Miami struggling tonight. There you go. And the Celtics winning double overtime.
And that'll do it.
A 20-point win by the Knicks. The Pacers making a bit of a statement tonight. The final score once again 102-89. LeBron didn't have enough tonight.
The Heat were still struggling to regain their championship form when they arrived in Toronto for a Super Bowl Sunday matinee.
When We played a back-to-back in Toronto on Super Bowl day. So we knew we had to fly home and we weren't going to be able to watch the game. So we were in a situation of what are we going to do? It's just so un-American not to be able to watch the Super Bowl.
But the organization made a last-minute change to the itinerary.
The team surprised us and allowed us to stay over and watch the game. And we had a huge sports bar.
It was all kind of food. Everyone was there laughing, joking, just enjoying one another.
We just laid back and we had a great time, and we bonded.
It was the most unique team bonding experience I've ever been a part of.
And once we got back on the bus, Shane got up and said a speech in front of the whole team. And the famous words that came out of that speech was, "Touch the people." He kept saying, "Touch the people."
Touch the people.
Touch the people.
That fellowship, that brotherhood is something that you can never replace. So I think that set it off for us.
Fortified by their bonds with one another, the Heat grew stronger and took it to another level. Inspired by LeBron James.
James, crossover, lay it up and in. And back-to-back games, a 30 or better for LeBron.
Best shooting night of your career. You've never had a night where you only missed one shot. Pretty awesome. What locked you in?
For me as a leader, I'd always be ready. I cannot ever have a night off.
He is today's greatest player, and he shows it every day, every night.
LeBron was on a scoring rampage and doing it with unparalleled precision.
32 points, hitting on 11 of 18.
It has been an amazing display by the MVP, LeBron James.
Most people thought that last year would be the pinnacle of what LeBron James could do. But he came back an even better player, a more driven player this year.
James spinning against Nash. He has just been on an unbelievable tear. He's now 44 for his last 60 shots from the field.
LeBron drives in and scores. That was pretty. Wow.
James would become the first player in league history to score more than 30 points while shooting better than 60% from the field in 6 straight games.
He really was at a level that I've rarely seen a basketball player get at.
James to the step back. He now has 39 points. Miami 7 straight wins.
The record-setting run placed James at the center of attention, but he was not doing it alone. His on-court rapport with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade had the Heat in a groove.
Bad pass stolen by Bosh. Knicks with their second turnover. Alley-oop to James.
And when we mesh it on the floor all at the same time, it's like poetry in motion.
Now that's one thing that's been there since day one for Miami when the big three got together.
10 straight wins overall.
Miami was on a roll. And as the victories continued to pile up, it had become apparent that one of the strengths of this squad was its deep and talented roster that made up the supporting cast.
We have 3 great guys that pretty much lead us, and everybody else has to kind of fill in the blanks. We have so much depth, so on different nights we're going to have different guys that are going to be called upon to step up.
Udonis does it. Oh boy. 11 in a row for the Heat.
Having guys like LeBron, D-Wade, and CB really don't get the opportunity to do too much with the ball. I just pick and choose my moments. I just try to be that extra guy to help the team out.
Chalmers flips it up and in. Miami will tie a franchise high with 14 consecutive victories.
That's why it's called a team game. As a role player on this team, you have to always stay ready because you never know which night you're going to have to step up in the big moment.
Norris, goal, delivers.
We had 15 guys all in. All these guys wanted to do was win, and it was by any means necessary.
It's 18 in a row, Heat fans. The winning does not stop.
Nobody really talks about them a lot. But without these guys, we wouldn't be able to accomplish what we accomplished.
Last season, Shane Battier was welcomed aboard to provide the intangibles that contribute to a team's success.
There's 30 teams in the NBA. 30 teams will want a Shane Battier on their team, I can tell you that.
Shane is the ultimate competitor. He is only about winning, and he'll do whatever it takes.
Shane Battier just does things to help you win games.
This season, more eclectic pieces were added to the mix, like the Birdman, Chris Anderson.
Birdman, he brought us a big with toughness and energy.
Nice pass! Birdman Anderson, baby.
The Heat are going to go to 19 wins in a row.
And perhaps the biggest acquisition of free agency was a respected former foe and one of the most feared shooters of all time, Ray Allen.
His resume speaks for itself. Future Hall of Famer. He already has been on a championship team. He knows what it takes, but he also is willing to sacrifice to be a part of this.
How many times has that man done that in his career? It's great now that he's doing it in a Heat uniform.
The winning streak survives the Philadelphia 76ers. 20 wins in a row for Miami.
As the opposition continued to fall, the fascination with the string of W's began to rise.
As the games started to mount up more and more, the games started to become more playoff games, and teams want to break the streak.
They have won their 22nd consecutive game. They are tied with the 07-08 Rockets for the second best winning streak in NBA history.
People mention it though now and then, they're like, keep the streak up, keep it going, you know, things like that. It's great to be a part of it. You know, it's great to win. You know, everyone wants to win.
By mid-March, 6 weeks had passed since anyone had beaten the Miami Heat. The 22 consecutive victories had come at the expense of 18 different opponents. And now the league's all-time record 33-game streak, set by the 72 Lakers, was within sight.
It's given us pressure, and you know, every game is big now. Everybody wants to end that streak, you know, and we want to win every game.
Heading to Boston to take on the Celtics, there was a sense that the streak might be in some jeopardy, as the Heat had not won there in the regular season in 6 years.
Great block. Face down block. Big hustle play.
The home team raced out to an early double-digit lead.
Jeff Green buries it.
But Miami had learned to turn the tide by delivering just one devastating blow. LeBron would rack up 37 points and 12 assists in leading the Heat all the way back.
Wade on the dive, and we're tied.
Fittingly, this contest would not be settled until the very end. And it was to no one's surprise that LeBron would have the ball in his hand.
LeBron James and the Miami Heat have the second longest win streak in NBA history, 23 consecutive games.
Once we got to 23, we was like, man, we're only 10 games away from the record. Let's go for it.
After that escape, it was on to Cleveland, where once again the streak appeared to be in peril.
Gets inside, two to the left-hander, Alonzo G!
The Heat stumbled into a 27-point third-quarter hole.
We always believed, no matter what situation we were in, as long as there was time left on the clock, we believed that we could win.
Throughout the run, the Heat always seemed to find a way.
LeBron's got a free one. Oh! A right hand!
And once more, they simply refused to lose.
Win number 24 in a row. One of the most amazing comebacks in Heat history. Down by 27 in the third quarter, and they somehow managed to win the game.
When we came back in Cleveland, that's when I knew this was a very, very special group that really can respond to adversity.
For more than 4 decades, the Lakers' record had been considered unapproachable. But now Miami was on the precipice of doing the unthinkable.
You know, you start hearing the word history. And as a competitor and as a team, to be a part of the history books and trying to get to 34 was something that we wanted to do.
And as they closed in, their streak would become the talk of the town in every town.
James throws it down!
The streak sort of, it took on a life of its own.
Dwayne Wade on the move.
Miami 305, we're going to celebrate.
And the Heat take another historic step.
What do you think? Want to talk Miami Heat?
You're going to keep hearing about this streak.
the winning streak moves along.
Special teams, special ride right now that we're on. Every team is going to give us a good shot, no matter their record, no matter who's out on the floor. They're going to get their best, and we should enjoy that. We should embrace that.
Miami one step closer to the longest streak in NBA history. Yo!
Tell me a little bit about the streak and what's it been like there?
25 wins over the last 48 nights.
33 plus, no doubt. We're going to break that record.
After upending the Magic, they stood with 27 in a row. But to extend things beyond that, there was another date with a conference rival that had been circled on Miami's calendars. March 27 at the Madhouse on Madison in Chicago.
Chicago hard, up and into them, right from the start of the game.
Yeah, go ahead and play the game the way we play the game, man. No matter who on there, who in that jersey. It's about winning the Heat jersey. All right? Let's do it together. Get on three. 1, 2, 3.
With the atmosphere crackling with electricity, the Bulls appeared willing to do whatever was necessary to stop the surging Heat.
Down shot. Finish his defense. Everyone has to rebound.
Boozer with a rebound. Back up and in. Miami's 27-game winning streak in severe jeopardy. Luol Deng throws it up to Butler.
The emotionally charged event would be wrestled away by the Bulls in the fourth quarter.
Jump shot, Gibson got it, and that'll be ball game.
After 27 straight wins over 52 days, the run at history was suddenly over.
For the first time, I mentioned the streak in front of the guys. You know, we took that moment to acknowledge each other on that experience, and then that was it.
Of course, you would like to have broke the record, but I mean, 27 games in a row, but that's great.
Sleep. Go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep.
Come on, talk to me.
Over here. Hands.
The Heat closed out the schedule by winning 39 of their last 41.
Good. Close, good.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, the Heat would refocus themselves on what really mattered.
Come on. Let's work our details.
Defending their title.
Good. Close. That ain't bad. That's a tough cover. These are not easy.
That's why we're in Miami. That's why we're here for the playoffs. But we knew we were in for 2 months of really, really difficult testing basketball.
Either we can help each other or we can hurt each other. You start working on your mental toughness right now, we have to deal with everything.
The playoffs itself is all grind, you know, physically, mentally, you know, spiritually. It takes every little last piece of energy that you put into all season to win a championship and more.
It's all about laser-like focus of connecting, okay, the sacrificing and doing it together. It's got to be just about the team.
From American Airlines Arena in Miami, it's the NBA playoffs.
The first step for the Heat in their title defense.
We wanted to be business-like. It's the first to win 16 games.
We were seasoning our game for what we knew would be a very tough and competitive, physical postseason.
Every team will love to knock us off.
We're getting to them before they get to us.
We know it's going to be a tough test, but not a test we haven't seen before.
Together on three. 1, 2, 3. Go.
As the top-seeded Heat were preparing for their playoff run, the Milwaukee Bucks were hoping to avoid being run over.
Sure you don't turn over the ball. It's going to be crazy fast break dunks all night.
LeBron flying through the air. Ferocious finish. I'll tell you what a start by Miami.
With Allen finding Anderson again. Pass sets it up for Bosch.
They win all 4 games by double digits. And the defense of the Miami Championship off to a grand start.
After an emphatic opening statement, one of the NBA's all-time greats was recognized for his excellence with a 4th Most Valuable Player award.
With team success comes individual prizes. Nothing that I receive individually is possible without those 14 guys because of what they sacrifice each and every day. My ultimate goal, it wasn't to win MVP trophies, it was to win a championship and win multiple championships, and that's still my #1 priority.
They then found themselves squared off against the squad that had sabotaged the historic winning streak weeks earlier.
We never take the Bulls lightly. They're the hardest playing team in the NBA.
After getting tripped up in the opener, the Heat would bounce back in Game 2.
I love those looks. Trust those looks. Miami's largest victory in postseason history.
With order restored, the Heat smothered the overmatched Bulls to take the series in 5 games.
Chalmers, great save across the Wade. Wade, layup, and got it up and in. Miami will advance to the Eastern Conference Finals.
We just look forward to the next one. We will prepare like we prepared the first 2 rounds and for whoever our next opponent is, and we'll be ready.
The conference finals featured a rematch with the Indiana Pacers, who had battled Miami in 6 hard-fought contests in last year's conference semis.
We felt all year that the Pacers were the other best team in the Eastern Conference. And we had a tough series with them the year before.
Paul George was featured more. Hibbert is an impact defensive player. We had a lot of respect for the Pacers.
But they got a banner up there, okay? And they got a banner up there not because of their talent, because they bring determination too.
We knew heading into the Indiana series it was going to be a man's series. You had to have your hard hat on, you had to have your steel-toe boots on and be ready for work.
Both these teams come from a culture of tough physical play.
With the Heat clinging to a lead late in Game 1, the Pacers made it clear that they were not going down without a fight.
Back to George in the air for the tie. Oh! He got it! Paul George has tied the game at 92.
And we are headed to overtime.
As the extra session wound down, it was LeBron James who would get the last word.
Miami down by 1.
2.2 left. LeBron goes in. LeBron layup. He got it right at the buzzer.
And Miami with a 1-point overtime victory.
Undaunted by the outcome of Game 1, Paul George continued his climb into the ranks of the league's elite in Game 2.
George with 8 seconds to shoot. George makes his move on LeBron, blows right by him, and he tomahawks it down. Oh, Paul George blows by LeBron James. LeBron across midcourt. James a deep 3. Got it! LeBron comes right back. Oh, he gives Paul George a high five at midcourt.
While George was giving James all that he could handle from the perimeter, Roy Hibbert was dominating on the interior.
Roy Hibbert, big finish for Hibbert.
They were very physical and kind of, worn down on us and really gave us a good run for our money.
The Pacers take home court advantage away from the Heat.
Once they came and stole Game 2, and then it became even tougher. So we just had to battle it out.
The tone had been set, and it was clear that neither team was willing to concede anything.
Great block by LeBron!
We understood they weren't just going to give it to us, that every night we were going to have to fight.
Haslam to the bucket! And Miami regains control.
Every move by the Heat was countered with a measured response by the Pacers.
Rebounded by LeBron, he's rejected by West again!
Well, we found out pretty quick who's more desperate. Come on, we got to get our level of urgency up.
We are seeing much more activity by the bigger and more physical Indiana Pacers.
Hibbert able to get to it and score! The Indiana Pacers bounce back. The series is tied at 2 apiece.
One game we played great and win it going away, and then the next game we come out and we get blown out.
Dismayed by the Heat's erratic performances, their 19-year NBA veteran could no longer hold his tongue.
I felt that it was a time for me to speak up. And so I spoke, and there were some words that I used that I can't repeat on camera. I'm just trying to inspire them, but holding them accountable.
The message was taken to heart by the Heat's driving force.
Right now, LeBron James is playing with a sense of urgency and desperation.
And Miami will take a 3-2 lead.
Juwan's voice in our locker room is as big as anyone. As big as Spo, as big as mine, D-Wade, UD. He let us know how we weren't connected as a team, we weren't playing as a team, and we can't just win with talent.
Indiana beats Miami up big. And we are going to have a Game 7.
Miami would have to make the most of a last opportunity to earn a trip back to the NBA Finals.
We have a locker room full of these guys. When the lights are brightest, guys perform their best.
When their backs were to the wall, the Heat took matters into their own hands once more.
So this has been all Heat in this one.
That's why we worked hard all year, so we can have Game 7 on our home floor.
The Wade inside layup and in.
Embrace this. Embrace it, guys. It's what you live for.
Oh, beautiful move by Wade. The Miami Heat are headed to the NBA Finals as they beat the Indiana Pacers.
This league is so hard to win, and it's so hard to advance that you can't take these moments for granted.
Feels great. 3 straight years in the finals. Can't ask for anything better.
Never take this for granted going on this ride to the next round. And these next 4, it's whatever it takes.
Get together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
The San Antonio Spurs had their own big 3 of Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and their ageless superstar Tim Duncan. The franchise was the model of consistency, winning 50 or more games in 14 straight years to go with the 4 NBA titles.
All that matters is to play good, solid Spurs basketball.
It had been 6 years since San Antonio had last appeared in the finals, and those who had overlooked them as legitimate contenders this time around had done so at their own peril.
As we going in the East, you got one eye open watching the West, and we saw how San Antonio was just rolling.
This is how basketball should be played.
The way they dismantled Memphis, that really got our attention.
San Antonio sweeps the Grizz. The Spurs are headed to the NBA Finals.
LeBron James and Tim Duncan were no strangers to one another at the finals.
The Spurs with a sweep of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
In 2007, Duncan and the Spurs swept the Cavaliers en route to their 4th championship. But he knew LeBron was destined to dominate.
This is going to be your league in a little while, but I appreciate you giving us this year.
And it begins in Miami. Game 1 of the 2013 finals, and either way, history will be made.
Well, there are so many legacies involved here in the finals. We've all seen the dynasty of San Antonio having won 4 championships. And then us coming in and having the best record in the NBA. It was like, who was going to give first?
We know it's a different name, different jersey, but it's still an opponent. It's still somebody that's in our way. We're going to have the same aggression to go out there and try to win the title again.
We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We knew we were going to have to beat an extremely tough team led by some grizzled guys who have proven for years and years that they belong here.
Man, this is it. Don't wait around. Right from the gate now. Let's go, man. Let's get on 3, man. Here we go. 6, 1, 2, 3, together. 4, 5, 6.
In the opening moments of the 2013 NBA Finals, it was the Heat who seemed to find their footing first.
James back to Wade. Wade with the finish. Well, that's not a bad way to start for the Heat.
But the Spurs dispelled the notion that they were simply too old to compete.
Down to Parker. Down to Duncan. Duncan, elbow right side. Backdoor Parker. High shot up and in. You could tell they played forever together. Game of many runs so far.
Pretty good job, fellas. They're shooting 53%. We're down 1. We've missed a million shots.
After the initial exchange, Miami tried to create a little separation.
Wade to the basket and the finish.
Beautiful move from Wade.
He looks so good being in attack mode.
And the rebound, LeBron out on the runs, got everybody backing up. LeBron steps through everyone, off the window and in, and the Heat up by 6.
To manufacture offense, the Spurs turned to their most reliable weapon.
They get it into Duncan, that's an easy layup.
Duncan has scored 8 of the last 10 for San Antonio.
Come on, energy. Let's get into it.
0.8 of a second. Duncan's going to shoot it. Steps back and puts it in as the buzzer sounds. And Tim Duncan with 12 points all in the second quarter. And that makes it a 3-point game at halftime.
You know, what you're looking at is two elite basketball teams going after it, okay? You got to embrace the competition. Now, secondly is next possession, okay? Whatever happens, you got to get on to the next one.
And with each possession, LeBron James became more difficult to defend.
James backs it in. How do you stop that?
When LeBron elevates at 6'8", nothing you can do about that.
While San Antonio continued to ride their hot hand.
Spins Haslam twice, waits, pumps, shoots off the glass and hits.
The 37-year-old was turning back the clock as the Spurs defense began to turn up their intensity.
Gets it to LeBron, but it deflects off his hands, taken away by Parker.
And the mistakes are mounting up by Miami, and it has cost them a lead.
The Heat have more turnovers than field goals here in the fourth.
Here's Dwayne on the drive to the lane. Hits it to James. LeBron tried to repost Wade, turned it over. Leonard, great defense.
In the waning moments, Tony Parker assumed control.
Parker with a spin move. Oh, what a pretty play from Tony Parker.
Parker had pushed his team ahead, but saved his best for last.
Coming down to the wire here in game one. Miller picks up Parker on the screen. Now Bosh has him. Parker on the drive, nearly lost it, still dribbling. Parker with 2 to shoot.
Shot clock at 1. Parker not going to get a shot off.
Just gets it off in time. And he banks it in. What a shot from Parker. And that's it. San Antonio comes into Miami and wins game 1.
In heartbreaking fashion, the Spurs had seized the home court advantage from the Heat.
Tony, take us through the unbelievable shot there in the fourth.
It was a crazy play. I thought I lost the ball like 3-4 times and didn't work out like I wanted to, but you know, at the end I was just trying to get a shot up and felt good when it left my hand, and I was happy it went in.
That was a blow. We thought we had game one. You know, we led all the way up until the last 5 minutes of that game, and you know, we just kind of folded.
We felt like they stole that game, but we didn't let that change our mindset. We knew they took one from us, so we knew we had to take one from them.
Well, it's pretty clear. There are plays to be made, and our offensive inefficiency really going down the stretch. Most of the fourth quarter probably hurt us more than anything. So we got to gather ourselves and get ready for game 2. Spin it real quick.
Sacrifice. Coach Spo told us that would be the key to our success. That would be the key to a repeat championship.
All our chips are in. The only thing that matters is right now, okay? Focus on the task of this practice, okay? Come on.
Spo is very intelligent. Not only that, he knows how to motivate his players, and he knows how to, you know, communicate with his players.
Who's getting back? Come on, second defender. That'll get us beat. That'll get us beat. We got to get our minds in it, okay? Don't wait for tomorrow night to wake up.
We knew where we were weak, and you know, as a team, as a player individually, everybody thought, what can we do to be better, and how do we need to improve on this?
Come on, Norris. Come on, Norris. Is that all you got, Norris? Is that all you got? Don't let him off the hook. Again.
We always told each individual the truth, so we can be the best players and team we can be.
Good, close. Go, let's do that again. Let's do that again. They get to this at least 15 times a game. Ball's moving, bang. It's an angle pick and roll.
You know, it's real hard to describe, but that's what makes it special. Just being a part of a group that nobody else can really see in or out of. It's just us.
Let's bring it in. Get your minds right. Protect this home court. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Welcome to Game 2 of the NBA Finals at the AAA. Let's go Heat, yeah!
A sense of urgency gripped Miami before Game 2 and before the series shifted to San Antonio.
A lot of work to be done, you know, a lot of work to be done. So, you know, we're taking one step at a time, one game at a time.
It took an entire season for the Miami Heat to secure home court advantage, only one game to throw it away.
We know it's going to be a lot harder, but we want to climb that mountaintop again.
These are the games you guys are going to be just absolutely drooling for 20, 25 years from now.
They took something from us. We got to go get it back tonight. From the beginning, all right? Nothing's difficult. Everything's a challenge. Through adversity. Through the last minute. Through the last second. Through the last minute. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. Let's go.
From the tip, the Heat appeared to be up for the challenge.
Rejected by Bosch.
Come on, more!
Holding there, now works around a screen by Splitter and throws it away. And that's already their fourth turnover, which equals the total for game one.
Make sure we finish. The only thing that matters right now is finish this quarter. Come on.
Duncan at the basket, blocked by James.
Now that was just a stellar defensive play.
Stops, boards, and pace back. Don't stop. You guys know what it takes. I don't need to be giving you this speech.
Answering the call, the Spurs unleashed a barrage from beyond the arc.
Right wing three. Danny Green has hit 3 threes.
All right.
And Miami's lead, it disappears. Pass comes out the Ginobili, angle right 3. That's a Manu Grace. They're 6 of 8.
And another close game between these two teams. Largest lead by either team, just 5.
Play for each other this half. Play for each other. Let's finish.
Capitalizing on every opportunity, the Heat broke open a close ball game.
James will drive it inside off to the left wing. It's Allen for 3. Wide open 3. Count it, Allen from downtown. Can't turn the ball over against these guys. They'll score.
Fans raise their noise. Chalmers screen by James. LeBron to the basket. Layup. Good! James on the drive.
The Heat have erupted here in the third quarter.
Come on, Real.
After building their first double-digit lead of the series, Miami put on a breathtaking offensive display.
Chalmers into the lane. Push shot. Got him and fouled. And Rio to the line for another and one. Green gets a screen from Splitter. Now finds Thiago inside. And he had it knocked away by Miller. Chalmers across the line to James.
James had the steam. Front court. Line. Lane. Layup. Good. San Antonio's got to take time out. They are getting blown out.
Take care of the little things, okay? Come on. Make sure we finish.
But it was a play on the defensive end that was the show-stopping number.
Oh, what a block from James! Throws it back at Splitter, who is ready to dunk.
Oh my goodness! What a block by James.
Yep, it's been that kind of night for the Miami Heat.
I gotta tell you, that's one of the greatest blocks I've ever seen. LeBron James beating Splitter.
LeBron James, the MVP.
All that was left was to add the exclamation point.
Stolen by James. Miller ahead. Here it goes.
LeBron gathers and dunks. 24-point lead. We're heading to San Antonio, and the best of 7 is now a best of 5.
Big time, man. Big time, boy. What a play. I just wanted to try to make some plays to try to help our team. I was the last line of defense, and you know, just being on both sides of the floor, being able to make an impact is what it's all about. Off to San Antonio for game 3. 1-1.
When the finals moved on to the Alamo City after the split in South Beach, the combatants were keenly aware of the magnitude of Game 3.
Gotta win. Gotta find a way to win. It's gonna be loud. We're gonna play well. Gotta find a way to win.
How important is this game? 35 times in NBA history, the finals have been tied at a game apiece. In 30 of those instances, the winner of Game 3 went on to become the champion.
Set the tone early.
Don't expect anything. We got to make it happen, fellas. Come on. Let's do it together.
Come out there, do what we do, man. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go!
Left corner, Pucker. Screen from Duncan. Rides to the top. Ginobili on the right wing. Fakes a 3. Drives it inside. Two-hand slam. Manu Ginobili as he got past Wayne Wade.
What do you say, Red?
LeBron left side, goes baseline, drives, gets in the air, pass to Wade.
Beautiful pass to Wade, cutting to the basket. Rebound Duncan. Long lead pass to Leonard. He's only got Allen to beat. Two-hand slam. Kawhi Leonard. He beat everybody down the floor. James quickly in the front court against Green. Out front, Miller will try a long three.
The three-pointer is good. Mike Miller, second straight finals game. He's 3 for 3 from downtown.
Gary, Tony told me to tell you, if you don't mind, don't ever leave Miller or Allen, no matter where they're at on the court, okay?
Late in the first half of this furious back-and-forth affair, the Spurs would take advantage of a timely opportunity.
Final seconds. Neal at the buzzer. Bang!
That is a monster shot. And again, Miami Heat takes a step forward and then 3 steps backward.
The shot served as an omen of things to come.
Neal tries it again. Puts it in. Gary Neal putting on a show.
Watch it. Watch it.
Neal sees it, very deep 3. Very good 3.
Gary Neal having the game of his life here in the NBA Finals. He's got 24.
Neal was not the only unlikely Spur to erupt. Danny Green found himself in the midst of a record-setting zone of his own.
Green tries a 3. Oh! Danny Green does it again! A virtuoso performance from Danny Green.
The Spurs reclamation project racked up 30 points, connecting 7 times from downtown.
Green 3 is good. It was deep. It was 3, and it's an NBA Finals record. 15 threes made by the Spurs.
It is one of those magical nights for the San Antonio Spurs. And a nightmare evening for Miami.
They played very, very well for 48 minutes, and we only played well for pockets of the game. And you can't beat a team this good playing that way.
They got everything that they wanted, and that's going to result in a loss. So we got to regroup and get ready for Game 4.
The defending world champs arrive tonight with a sense of desperation. No team has ever come back from a 3-1 finals deficit to win an NBA title.
We all in tonight. That's it.
The Heat had concerns that the lingering leg issues hampering Dwayne Wade would prevent him from a much-needed peak performance.
Things weren't going well. He wasn't feeling well physically. People counted him out. They were ready to bury him, but he would not let them close the coffin door.
I knew what was at stake. I knew I could hurt later, so I kind of put it all behind me.
It didn't take long for Wade to show that he was raring to go.
Boy, this is the most aggressive I've seen him this series.
Dwayne's a warrior. He'll play through an amazing amount of pain just to get the job done.
Wade.
He definitely has that warrior mentality, and those are the type of things that this team is built on.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Despite the hot start by the Heat's all-time leading scorer, the Spurs remained cool.
Corkscrewed to the glass and banked it up and in.
Once again, Parker in the paint. The Spurs trying to respond.
Go! Get up the court!
Diaw kicks it out to Parker. Parker's going to have to put it up, flips it up, off the glass and in! Superb move from Tony Parker.
Halfway through, score tied at 49-49.
After exchanging flurries in the first half, the intensity escalated after the break.
These two teams getting after each other right now.
Parker spread floor. He'll whirl in with the right hand, rejected by Bosch.
The Heat led by 5 heading into the fourth quarter, but could not pull away.
James drives, blocked by Duncan. Physical play and the pace picking up here.
5 minutes. Let's get after these guys.
Fittingly, the Heat would turn to the most decorated player in franchise history to lead them in crunch time.
All right, I want you still being aggressive, okay?
More than anybody, we needed D-Wade to be the flash of 06.
Wade, gonna drive inside. Wade fouled, got it to go!
He definitely came through for us. Every single play that we needed, he made, especially in the fourth quarter.
Green, cross court to Ginobili, intercepted by Wade.
He was doing his Euro step, and he was wrapping the ball over people's heads, dunking the ball.
Round Neal, right hand jab! Oh, what a play by Wade!
I mean, he was all over the place, man, and we needed that type of game from him to even the series out.
Allen kicks it out to Wade. Wade to the basket, up and under, and banks it in. What a performance from Dwayne Wade.
Oh, Dwayne Wade looking like he just came out of Marquette.
Miami has tied the series at 2-2 with a 109-93 victory here in San Antonio.
Once again, a great response from the Heat. There will be a Game 6 here in these finals, as the series is guaranteed to go back to Miami.
My teammates needed a game like this from me. As a man, you judge by how you respond. They needed me to play the way that I'm capable of.
Live to play another day. You know, Game 5 is going to be a big one. We have to do it again.
Best of 3, man. We got an opportunity to take a command lead on Sunday, and we gotta be ready for it. So it's an opportunity that we need to cherish.
Having drawn even at 2 games apiece, Miami was now looking to take control of the series before heading home.
It gets no bigger than this. It's a swing game right here. This game right here gets you one step closer to your dreams.
Talking about being an elite championship team. You let that bring out the beast in you.
As well as we played last game, it ain't gonna be enough to win tonight. You gotta give more, dog. You gotta protect more, you gotta help more, you gotta sacrifice more in order to get this win.
Game 5, NBA Finals, at our house. I want aggression, I want physicality.
San Antonio Spurs! Number 20, Manu Ginobili!
Inserted into the Spurs starting lineup for the first time all year, Manu Ginobili wasted little time before making his presence felt.
Into the lineup, into the book.
And boy, does that have to feel good for Manu Ginobili.
Into the paint, Duncan, and he slams it down.
I think Ginobili likes to start. The Manu Ginobili of old here in Game 5.
It's Ginobili, 3 on the way. Got them all! What a start from Manu Ginobili.
The effort is great down there. We're casual here in the mine. They're scoring off all our mistakes.
After clamping down at the defensive end, the Heat would look to LeBron to lead them back from a 13-point first-quarter deficit.
Here comes James flying to the basket. Right-hand dunk.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
LeBron goes in reverse. Lay up and in. What a move. All power by James. Heat on a 12-0 run.
I know the NBA is game of runs, but this series has taken it to a whole new level.
I don't care how many shots you miss. I don't care how many you take. You got to be ready.
San Antonio's long-range assault would continue.
Puts it in. Danny Green does it again. Now has an NBA Finals record to break Ray Allen's mark.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
With the game slipping away, the Heat were reminded that their uncanny resolve had served them well in similar circumstances.
The whole month of March, we were down double digits. We'd storm back and win. Okay? It's one possession at a time.
James, high right side to Wade.
Wade knocks it down. The Heat keep coming back.
Wade out of the left corner. Got a Battier screen. Puts a shot up. Got it! And a foul call. So Miami can pull within 1.
This game is a big boy game. Physicality. Toughness with the ball. It's supposed to be hard. It's the final. All right? Give them some adversity. Knock the stuffing out of them.
The sense of purpose and conviction in the Spurs' attack was overwhelming as they surged down the stretch.
And they are dismantling Miami.
Ginobili jab step. Drives on James. Falling away. Knocks it down. Another circus shot for Ginobili.
Manu, you want to talk about a game for the ages. He has been spectacular.
San Antonio Spurs take a 3-2 lead in the NBA Finals, back to Miami.
We've been here before, and going back home, being confident about our game, being confident about getting a win, which we are.
We try to come up
here and get 2, we couldn't do it. But we got 2 at home, so take care of Game 6, we all right.
So Game 6 in Miami.
Game 6 in Miami.
That's what it is.
We're back in Miami where the NBA Finals return for Game 6. Will the Spurs close out and win their 5th championship? Or can Miami force a decisive Game 7?
Well, what we said coming back for Game 6 was, if we start the season in training camp and we say we have 2 games at home to win the championship, would we believe it and would we take it? And we'd say, yeah, we take it every time.
Here we go, man. Go have some fun. Protect home court. Hey, when you think you gave everything that you got, you gotta give more. You gotta give more, man. It's all about us.
We are underway from Miami.
And from the opening moments of Game 6, it was obvious that each squad was willing to play with their throttles wide open.
Parker finds Leonard running the floor and throws it down. We're on pace now for a game to be in about the 120s.
LeBron left side, Chalmers a 3.
Chalmers from downtown. Rio with his 2nd of the ball game.
Attempting to swing the momentum, the Spurs made it a priority to punish the Heat by feeding the ball into Tim Duncan.
He is turning back the clock offensively here in the first half.
The 3-time Finals MVP would respond with a vintage 25-point first-half performance.
Diaw, what a pass to Duncan!
How about that one now?
Last 13 points right now.
What a game!
What a game by Tim Duncan.
We need to hold the fort regardless of what happens. It's next possession. We have to be able to weather storms and get stopped.
After intermission, Miami continued to struggle with containment.
Miller has only one sneaker on. Miller, bang!
Who needs 2 shoes? Miller doesn't. 1 shoe, 3.
James turned away by Duncan, goes to the top. Wait, taken away by Kawhi Leonard, chased down by Allen.
Leonard up for the layup, got it and fouled, and now San Antonio's pulling away. And the American Airlines Arena has gone quiet.
Stay the course, guys. We know we're going to have to grind this.
Sensing that the Heat's title hopes were teetering, LeBron James imposed his will on the contest.
We needed a big shot. We needed a block, a stop, leadership, anything. He's just been able to plug in that hole.
Slammed in by LeBron James, who had lost his headband.
It doesn't. I heard that he's the best player in the world, so.
Inside to Duncan.
Rejected by LeBron. Swatted it away.
A sensational block by LeBron James. What a play.
He's doing it all here in the 4th.
LeBron fakes. Up with it off the glass and in. Under Duncan.
Doing it on both ends. The MVP without the headband.
Although Miami had forged ahead, San Antonio sensed that the series was still theirs for the taking.
Let's go. We got time to get this thing done. Let's go. You're open. You keep letting it fly.
Hawks at 7, lining up James.
6 to shoot. Parker pulls back. That's a 3-pointer. It's good.
Huge shot by Parker. Step back 3.
And the Spurs answer another mini run by Miami.
Parker driving right at the lane line. Stops, leans in, jumper. Good. Tony Parker with the basket.
An absolute stunning turnaround in the final minute and a half.
With 20+ seconds to go and us being down 5, the human nature, doubt starts to creep into your mind.
You see San Antonio fans popping in jerseys, jumping up and down. It's a dark moment.
So Miller to inbound. James catches, fires a 3, way off. Rebound tipped, still loose, picked up by Miller. Back out to James, another 3. It's good! James knocks it down!
They go up and they miss a free throw, we come down, we hit a 3, now we got new life.
3-point game, 19.4.
No timeouts left, so Miami needs a good 3. They've got time to set it up.
James catches, puts up a 3. Won't go! Rebound Bosh!
I say get to that 3-point line. Somehow, some way, get there.
Ray Allen a 3 from the corner!
Back to Allen, the long shot. Allen from downtown! Tie game!
We'll go to overtime!
Ray did what he's done his entire career. This gave us a new life. This gave us a new life, and that's all we wanted. Once we got that new life in overtime, we knew the game was ours.
Wade the drive, inside to James.
A little Chocolate is good from 6 feet. Parker tries to drive on Bosch. Step back jumper is blocked by Bosch. James has the rebound. They try to tie it up, and it's a foul.
And the Heat Spurs fighting tooth and nail.
Front court left 1.9 seconds.
They need a three. Green trying to get free. Cross-court pass to Green. Green blocked by Bosch. Game over. The Miami Heat not ready for their season to end tonight.
They showed a lot about what this team was about and what this team was about all year. We're a resilient team, and we fight to the very end.
We fight. We fight.
Fight to the end, man. We fight. To the end, man.
To the last second.
To the last second.
To the last man.
To the last man.
We fight.
We've been resilient all year. You know, we've been down in situations, we've come back and we won games. But, you know, when you win championships, it involves a little luck, and that right there was luck shining on our side.
We were a few seconds away from winning the championship, and we let it go.
Well, it's by far the best game I've ever been a part of. Something you would never be able to recreate once you're done playing the game, and I'm blessed to be a part of something like this. We got a Game 7 on our floor to win the NBA championship. The best team will be crowned Thursday night.
They're the best two words in team sports. Game 7.
Well, we live to fight another day. We got one game left.
So much excitement around tonight, so not much sleep. A lot of thoughts going through the mind. So I'm here for to win championships. Got a great opportunity tonight.
For all the marbles, it's everything tonight.
This was what I saw in the summer. The reason I wanted to be here.
One game on our home floor to bring home another championship, man. This is everything that we worked for all season long. All the sacrifices we made to each other, dog. Every single day, dog. Every single minute. They say hard work pay off, man. So let's make that statement become true, all right?
Here we go, Game 7 of the finals.
The instant classic that was Game 6 sent expectations of this winner-take-all showdown through the roof. And it didn't take very long for the desperation displayed by both teams to eclipse all of the hype.
Duncan comes up with a steal here. Duncan, you rarely see this on a fast break, and finishes down the other end.
All right, most important thing right now, until we get our rhythm, everybody just make the easy play.
After a burst of nervous energy, the game would settle down. As the conflict would begin to evolve, the stars would come out to shine.
Puts a shot up, spun it in, and a foul!
Not very many people in this league could have done that.
Ginobili, Euro step to the left, reverse layup, good!
There's vintage Manu Ginobili.
Stay with it! Stay with it! Come on!
Wade inside on Green. Turnaround. Push shot. Got it to go.
A spry Dwayne Wade played with a renewed hop in his step.
Wade sizing up Leonard. Fakes right, comes left, wing jumper.
It's good. Dwayne Wade with 14 points.
They're used to playing in this building at this time of year, okay? They're not, okay? So defensive effort, that just has to continue to wear on. You don't know when it'll break. You don't know when.
The strategy to force James to perform on the perimeter had served the Spurs well until the reigning MVP began to rain jump shots.
LeBron James, fourth three-pointer.
LeBron, same spot he hit the last three. Takes another.
LeBron James making the Spurs pay. James fired up right now.
Be here all night long, all right? Each possession, make it a good one with aggressiveness and playing with each other. It's when we're at our best.
San Antonio would respond to Miami at every turn.
Oh, count it out of foul.
Wow! Weathered that little heat storm.
Back the other way, Neal. Spurs can take the lead.
Into Duncan, easy layup. San Antonio leads.
But neither team can take control. They both look a little fatigued at times.
Power through it. Come on. You got to dig deeper right now. And trust each other right now. Everybody's a playmaker. Everybody is.
The circumstances demanded all hands on deck, and the call was answered.
Battier launching a three. Got another one! It is 5 threes for Battier!
Down the floor, LeBron step through. To Battier for 3. Got it! Battier from downtown!
Guys, it's the last game of the year. The last 2 teams standing. Lay everything out there. They got talent. We got to beat them with all of us.
These 2 teams with championship pedigrees had gone toe-to-toe for the entire series. It was apparent that it would be a fight to the finish.
Hearts are racing, heads are pounding, palms are sweating.
We're finishing this game with a score and stops, okay? Come on.
Inside Duncan, across the lane. Duncan misses the tip, no good, and blocks the rebound. Unbelievable emotion here as we wind down.
And the lasting image of this spectacular series was the final blow delivered by the incomparable LeBron James.
LeBron is Mr. Do Whatever It Takes. And his knack now for making big plays and big shots in big games, can't nobody say nothing about it.
Got it, LeBron!
He scores 37 points. He grabs 12 rebounds. He dishes out 7 assists. He guards Tony Parker. He is today's greatest player.
The Miami Heat have won the 2013 NBA title.
It never gets old having a parade for the 3rd time down Biscayne Boulevard.
What a wonderful display of sportsmanship and class from Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs. LeBron James earns his 2nd ring as the Heat repeat and secure their 3rd championship in franchise history.
It's truly my privilege to introduce a man who for the 30th and final time to crown yet again an NBA champion. Commissioner Stern, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miami Heat and San Antonio Spurs, but there can only be one winner of tonight's game, one winner of the NBA Finals, and one 2013 NBA champion, the back-to-back Miami Heat.
There's nothing like it in any other area of life where you can feel that immediate sense of exhilaration. And to be sitting here now with 3 championships, something that only 5 other teams in the NBA have achieved, is just a fantastic feeling.
We will do what it takes to win. And it begins with Mickey Arison and Pat Riley and Nick Arison. They start with a foundation of this is what we're going to do and this is how we're going to do it.
The 2013 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player for the 2nd straight Finals, LeBron James.
I know it. I do it.
Man, champagne was cold, burned, but it's just a sweet feeling. Back in that position again, it was like deja vu.
2 in a row, man. That was hard right there.
Everybody was just hugging, telling everybody we love them, man. And, you know, that's what it's about.
Back to back, back to back, fellas. Back to back, let's go.
It was the overcome of all the challenges that we had, all the hard work that we put into it, all the sacrifices, all the blood, sweat, and tears throughout the whole season, man. And this is the way you want to be rewarded, you know, with the championship.
That's what it's all about right here. That's what it's all about.
We just try to go out there every night, give our fans what they deserve, and that's a team that works together, works hard, and enjoy playing the game. Oh man, this game, I love it, man. For us, you know, it's about doing what we came together to do, and that is to win championships, and we've been able to do that. And now we're a part of history. We had to give everything we had, and we did it. I ain't got nothing left.
Just having the opportunity to coach this team, this group of guys, it's incredibly special. Players, that were willing to sacrifice minutes, shots, style of play to be a part of this. That's the part I treasure the most.
Toughest thing we had to do together, guys, right now.
Whatever it takes, whether it's the word trust, whether it's the word sacrifice, those words are put in the big box of what it is to be part of a team. And then in the very end, what comes out is this thing right here. You see, this is it. That's what their sacrifice got them, and that's why they will believe that sacrifice really works.
What time? Nothing's difficult. Everything's a challenge. Do our varsity. To the last minute. To the last